Hey guys, what's up, yo? Kurama here. Today I'm here to bring you guys my anime review of鋼殻のRegios, also known as Chrome Shelled Regios in English. This is a 24-episode action-adventure fantasy sci-fi school series produced by Zexus. Now, this is one of Zexus' earlier works, which is actually pretty decent compared to some of their recent works. Wow, what? Now, this is a post-apocalyptic world that is overrun by these mutated beasts called filth monsters. Yeah, that sounds so cool! They only fight the filth monsters a few times in this series, though. For me, it's kind of a disappointment because when I read the synopsis, I'm just like, yeah, there's gonna be these crazy battles against these big monsters, but no. But what's cool is that humanity is forced to live in these large mobile cities called Regios that are always on the move. They have legs. Their cities have legs. That is pretty cool. And they also learn how to use these special weapons called Dite by harnessing their power called Ki. Because, you know, they still gotta fight those filth monsters once in a while. Most of the anime actually takes place on the Academy mobile city known as Zwelny. And our story is about our main male character named Leifon Alsif, who is hoping to start anew. He just moved over from this other city and he has a dark past. He has a lot of mysterious things about him that we, of course, later find out. And he just wants to live a regular life, forget his past, and just be a good student. But no, both the student council president and one of the other main characters, Nina, who is part of the military arts section of the school, and who is also the captain of the 17th military arts platoon, realizes his true ability and decides that he has to join. And with the president on her side, he is pretty much forced to join this military platoon. But the past that he's been trying to run away, he can't get from it that easily, and it follows him to the city, and a lot of things go down. Now, that's the best description I could give you without spoiling anything, because there's a lot of different things going on here and there. There's quite a bit of characters, there's a lot of platoon versus platoon battles, since this is an academy city that this mainly takes place in. They do go outside of the mobile cities once in a while, but they usually stay inside, and they do show other cities as well. Very interesting concept that these cities are always moving around because there's a lot of these filth monsters, and they do encounter a couple of them. There's also these legendary fighters, these 12 masters of these Dite weapons and stuff, and a lot of cool things were added and introduced in this post-apocalyptic world. Now, even though it might sound like a very beast anime, it actually kind of falls flat in some parts. A lot of it is character development and just the personalities of the characters. I just couldn't connect with any one of them. It was kind of cool seeing Leifon, our main male character, and Nina kick some ass, especially Leifon, because this guy is a complete beast. Without spoiling anything, of course, he's just, oh my gosh. Goosh? What? Gosh. We do have a lot of other side characters, including the student council, who is the brother of another member of the platoon that Leifon and Nina are a part of. And also a lot of other characters that take quite an important role in the anime, but they're just so forgettable that I don't even think they're worth mentioning. Now, I might be one of the only people that thinks this way because this anime actually has a pretty large fan base and the light novel series has a pretty large following. So really, I might just be alone on this one. So you'll definitely have to make up your mind on your own when it comes to Chrome Shelled Regios. Now, the animation I had no problem with. It was actually quite decent, especially during the fight scenes, and even when they fought those filth monsters, it looked pretty awesome. And seeing that mobile city move around from the outside looked great as well. So no problems with that. Music was alright. Now, this anime I finished quite a little bit ago, and I just don't find any of the soundtracks memorable, and I don't really go back to re-listen to any of them. So personally, I didn't care for it much. But my overall thoughts on this series is, this one is kind of a tough one for me to recommend or not recommend, because I could see why some people might love this anime, but it just did not do it for me. So definitely give this one a look, and if you don't get into it after the first 4 or 5 episodes, then maybe you're on the same page as I. I think the thing that really kept me interested most of the time was just that post-apocalyptic world that they're in those moving cities, and these filth monsters, and these weapons powered by ki, whatever, however you pronounce it. So in the end, I'd still suggest you guys check this out for yourself. So yeah, guys, if you have seen Chrome Shelled Regios, make sure you let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree or disagree with anything that I may have said in this review, or maybe if you want to add something that I missed. Make sure you don't spoil anything, of course. And if you guys are going to check out this anime series, make sure you come back afterwards and let me know in the comment section below what your guys' overall thoughts were on it. Always love reading those comments. Make sure you guys like this video because it helps out a lot, and I very much appreciate it. And also subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy these anime reviews and all these other type of anime videos. A lot more on the way. I'm Yokurama, and baby, I'm out. Peace.